Hi friends, welcome back to Turnover Ranch. In this video, we're going to show you our first month or so at the barn. Highlight clips from here and there, day jobs, branding, and more. To start off, here's a little day job that Cody had at KRC. He had a lot of feeding to do with hay and cubes, so the kids and I were able to join them and ride along. Stetson sure had a lot of fun seeing all the pairs and feeding cubes to the friendly ones that would come up to the window. Here's the first two colts that were dropped off to get our program started here at the Rock Barn. Sure exciting to get some things changed up in our colt starting program and hopefully be enhancing things as we do so. Thanks to the Whitley family out of Hydro, Oklahoma for bringing us these two great colts to start. Cody is working on a little bit of dirt work. The drainage was pretty poor on the north side of the barn, allowing the water to puddle up along the edge. This made moss grow up the side, and with the big storms, the water would seep through the rock and concrete walls into where Cody worked horses and also into some of our living space. So he's just correcting some of that by redirecting the water and the drainage in the side yard area, but eventually this will all be a parking lot, but for now it's kind of our yard / work area. Back at KRC for another day job. The kids and I dropped Cody off. He went out horseback and rode some pastures, looking through some pairs and some fence lines. For the first 5 weeks living at the Rock Barn, our family did not have running water. We'll describe all the ups and downs and hiccups in a video to come. We like to explain in more detail what's been going on in our life, but for now, we'll just share this in part. The kids and I went to the apartment at KRC where the owner there thankfully welcomed us warmly and invited us to use the washer, dryer, the sink to do our dishes, and take a shower for the week. We were sure grateful to have some running water. Cody rode the pastures and then came back and got the kids and I, so we were able to put out hay and feed again with him. Here I'm working on the chicken tractor. I will link it below in the description box if you didn't get to see that video that we previously posted a few weeks back. Thank you to Mick Land and Cattle Company for loaning us this fire truck. We used it to water down the arena as we're just using the old manure and dirt that was in the barn. It was very loose and extremely fine and dusty. Cody sucked up out of the pond thousands and thousands of gallons and poured it out into the arena. It was so dry, it was almost water resistant. As he would pour it on top, it would puddle and stay on top for several hours. Eventually it soaked through, and after several days and weeks of soaking it, it is now a better working arena. In between all the jobs Cody has around the barn and the property improving things, he's starting colts as well. Here's a little clip of one that he started as he was roping, and of course the phone died just as he threw the loop. Stetson has absolutely loved riding in this fire truck with Cody. It's been a highlight for him. A quick peek at my chicken tractor again that will be in the description box below. We had so much trash from the building project and brush from clearing trees and junk around the fence lines. One day we decided to do a burn, and it was sure nice to get things cleaned up all at once in one big brush pile. Though Cody's wearing a jacket, the days were getting warmer. We had a few where inside was pretty warm. We do plan to put a mini split in our apartment eventually, but for now he installed this window AC unit, insulated the doorway, and boarded it up. Eventually this will be a garage door, but in the meantime, this is how we're sealing it off. Check out the chicks. In case you didn't know, we got some chicks as soon as we moved in. Some baby chicks from Tractor Supply and Outlets. We're excited to have farm fresh eggs available in the future. But here they are growing up a bit. If you want to see the size they originally were a few weeks back, you can go check out our video. I can link it in the description box below of the highlights from our first week in the rock barn. It shows a little bit of Stetson playing with them there. We're super thankful to have day work while we're working colts. The kids and I again tagged along to watch Cody and the other cowboys bring in the herd. Working for KBRC over in Lamont, Oklahoma, they had some cattle on wheat where they were shipping out. Stetson sure loves watching the semis, so we tagged along for the morning just to watch. The storms. All spring long, it's been a wet and stormy one here in Oklahoma. We're super grateful for the moisture, but it has presented a lot of new challenges for us. We were unaware of how leaky the roof was when we bought this place, and we've had a lot of flooding inside of our apartment. The Lord is good, and He has directed us along each way in each day. It's definitely been a challenge, and we're not here to lie about it. We'll be sharing more details about the roof as well as the well problems in a future video. There's a lot of details that goes into that. In between all the projects, Cody's still working colts. Colts are first priority. They need to get worked every day, or he tries to ride about 5 days a week. In between colts, after he's done with that, lots of barn projects, fencing, and other things inside and out. Little by little, we're building this homestead. We're so thankful to be here in the midst of having no running water, but leaking water through the roof. It's been quite the adventure. April and May presented a lot of brandings. We were so thankful for the ones we were able to make, and really sorry for the many that we missed. With all that we have on our plate this year, we were unable to attend as many as we were hoping to. Here we're over in Nash, Oklahoma, working for LaForce Farms. Here Stetson was riding along on the colt that I started. It was his first time to rope with Cody, and we were sure proud of him. A good old blooper video for y'all. Here it is. Ground crew, come on, get that thing down. Oh yeah. This was a good one. No, this is not how it's supposed to be done on the ground, but occasionally we have some bloopers, and it is sure good watching. We're so grateful for LaForce Farms inviting us out again. It's always a joy and a pleasure to work with them and for them. We enjoy their brandings every year. More dirt work. As I mentioned, it's been a rainy spring since our ditches didn't get filled in quick enough. The water silted in under our holding tank for our well. We had to rent this excavator. First of all, drain the tank, pull it out, and now Cody's digging it out. Since we are not using the well water, Cody needed to clean out the tank. We'll show some of that here in a few moments. It's been quite the adventure, especially with not having running water. Cody had to get very creative and work extremely hard to make things work. In the future video, we'll show you exactly what happened with the well water and this holding tank, but we're about to wrap up this video and kind of leave you hanging. So we'll bring you back in the loop in the next video to come. We do post every other Thursday at 7 p.m. So in 2 weeks from now, we will resume this video and show you the details and what happened. We'll explain more about the well water and this whole situation. But for now, we're going to give you a little sneak peek of what this day looked like. It was sure a windy one. April is known to be extremely windy in Oklahoma. It's always windy in April. It was very windy, very dirty. No running water at the barn. Cody got a pump that would, I think this is a 2-inch hose, would pump out of the pond and into this tank. He had to climb in, pressure wash it all down, and scrub it with a brush. Yeah, that's our well water. Not good, not clean, has been quite the journey. We definitely tapped into something dirty underneath. Several of the professionals that we talked to think that we may have tapped into an oil dump. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but they dump old salty water and junk out of oil wells. We don't have any oil wells around that we know of, but somehow we tapped into an unclean aquifer. Cody diligently scrubbed it clean, and believe it or not, it came extremely clean. He was not so clean at the end of the project, and we didn't have a shower at the end of the day. But I'm grateful for the bottled water we're able to buy, for the rags that we're able to use, and for the AC we're able to enjoy as we rest our head each night. We'll be back with you in 2 weeks to show you the rest of the story.